When most people think of Bruce Lee, they immediately picture his blindingly fast kicks, lightning-quick punches, and the iconic moves from his martial arts films. The image that comes to mind is usually of a kung fu master, flowing, precise, and devastating. But what many people don't realize is that Bruce Lee had a deep respect for, and a strong connection to, the art of boxing. Yes, the same sport that gave the world legends like Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis, and Sugar Ray Robinson. For Bruce, boxing wasn't just a sport, it was a weapon, a strategy, and a way to push his martial arts to a whole new level. And here's the most fascinating part: he didn't spend decades studying boxing. He absorbed the principles and mastered its application in record time. In this video, we're going to break down exactly how Bruce Lee managed to take the essence of boxing, its footwork, its striking efficiency, its timing, and fuse it seamlessly into his own fighting style. We'll explore his training methods, his mental approach, and the mindset that allowed him to learn faster than almost anyone else. By the end, you'll understand not just how Bruce Lee mastered boxing so quickly, but also how you can apply these same principles to accelerate your own learning in any skill. The spark: why Bruce Lee looked to boxing. Bruce Lee was never the type to limit himself to a single martial art. He saw martial arts as a science, not a religion. To him, clinging to tradition without questioning its effectiveness was like choosing to fight with one hand tied behind your back. In the 1960s, while most martial artists in the West were stuck in rigid styles, Bruce was already experimenting with cross-training long before the term MMA even existed. Boxing fascinated him because it was proven in real-world combat. Boxers weren't just practicing forms in a dojo, they were stepping into a ring against opponents who were actively trying to knock them out. Every punch, every slip, every weave had to be functional. Bruce was drawn to that level of realism. He also admired Muhammad Ali. Bruce would watch Ali's fights frame by frame, studying his footwork, jab timing, and head movement. But Bruce didn't just watch, he analyzed. He didn't try to become Ali, he tried to understand the principles behind Ali's movements, so he could apply them in his own way. The philosophy: absorb what is useful. One of Bruce Lee's most famous quotes is, "Absorb what is useful, reject what is useless, add what is specifically your own." This wasn't just a catchy saying, it was his actual training philosophy. When it came to boxing, Bruce wasn't interested in copying every single technique from the sport. He was laser-focused on finding the core elements that could enhance his own fighting style. From boxing, he identified three key things worth mastering: footwork for mobility and positioning, the jab as a controlling and probing tool, head movement to avoid incoming attacks. These elements were simple, but